Hey y'all, welcome to the very first Saturday Night Delight. We're going to start doing these every Saturday. It's going to be a thing. I did one last Saturday and I got to thinking I want to do like regularly scheduled lives with you guys. Through the week, it's just like so hard to like be able to like plan to do a live. You know what I'm saying? So I figured Saturdays would be perfect. I don't have like an actual set time to go live. I know right now, let's see. Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock Eastern time right now. So I know this is pretty late, so there might not be very many of you guys who hop on, but I hope many of you do. Ooh, I forgot a mask. Hold on. You guys are going to walk me to the fridge down here to get a mask because I kind of want to do like a little bit of skincare while I do my live with you guys. Let's see here. Okay, we've got a mask. Boom. All right. I keep my masks in the refrigerator. These are Bellamy masks. If you order their masks from the Bellamy website, you get 7 of them. And I have 2 boxes in the fridge at all times. I love them. Tonight we're going to do green tea. And I pulled out 2. This is the aloe vera. Okay. Tonight we're going to do the green tea with collagen and the oil. Cruelty-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, gluten-free. And it says helps to calm and reduce visible redness, which I need, while rejuvenating and hydrating the skin. And this is what it looks like. And it has a lot of extra, like, what would you call it? Like treatment in there. So I like to put it, I'll show you guys what I do. I just have to get it open first, and it is so cold. Oh man, it's really cold. Okay. Well, that's going to feel awesome. Oh my goodness. How can I get, I hate when you first get these masks out because they like stick to one another like glue. And you like, I feel like you waste some of the product just trying to get that off. Okay, here we go. Ooh, holy shit. It is so freaking cold. Ooh, God. Okay. Take this and put it on my hands. There's like a little flat stuck. Okay, whatever, man. Ooh, it's dripping. We'll put some on our chest here. Up on our arms. And then there is like a crap ton left down in here. And I'm going to put it on my elbows. It's like a horrible pet peeve of mine to have like dry, crusty elbows. So, I mean, look how much was still left. So I always put this on my elbows. Plus, if you do like at-home tanners like I do, this also really helps moisturize your skin and hydrate it. Okay. Boom, y'all. We are masked up. So let's do our little Saturday Night Delight live together. Today I had a lot go on. I did film and I'm going to post that for you guys tomorrow. It is going to be the final part in this addiction chronicles that I've been doing this past week. But you guys have really been enjoying like a full week of story times. And part of me doing this was to really test and see how you all would you all watch story times if I only uploaded story times for like a week solid? Like, would you all be entertained by 3 story times a week? And it seems to be that you all would. So I have different plans in the works for more story times. I still want to incorporate beauty. It's not your all's favorite though, so I really do want to dial down on just how much beauty is incorporated on this channel. For those of you guys who haven't been here since the beginning, this channel actually was called Morgan's Beauty Corner when it started, and it was solely beauty. And then I had a bunch of requests for story times. I had asked, what is something that you all would really want to see? And you guys, like, the comments filled with a story time. So I told one of my many story times that I have, and it was a client horror story. No. The first story that I told was about the time that I was locked in a basement, which I'm going to retell that story because the first time that I told it, I didn't know how to edit. So the background music was at 100% and my voice was at 100%. So you really can't understand what I'm saying. So I think I'm actually just going to private that video and retell it. And of course, now I'm more comfortable in front of the camera. So I think I missed a lot of parts out of that story too. So yeah, I might even tell that story for you guys and give you guys an extra video next week with that. So, yeah, I'm going to incorporate more story times. I do still want to do some beauty on my channel just because that is something that I'm really interested in. I mean, you guys love my monthly favorites, and my past few review videos have done really good. I did an overhyped makeup video. You guys really enjoyed that. My bridal makeup tutorial didn't do extremely well. My brow tutorial didn't do extremely well. So now that I've been on YouTube for a while, I now know what you guys are really into, which is lifestyle, like story time content. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Now these masks you do not keep on but like 10 minutes, and you can see like all of the product. I like to really just get that good and into the skin. And I washed my face and there is still lash glue. Does anybody ever like get rid of all the lash glue? Because I never do. But what I like to do, let me actually grab it here, is take a fan and really just let that dry into the skin. Oh, it feels so good. Also, if you don't follow me on social media, like I said, I'm cutting down on beauty. So I ordered the Makeup Revolution X Friends collection, and I didn't do a video on it. If you all would like a review on it, let me know, and I'll do it. But you guys just don't really like that content. So I didn't make a video on it, but it's on my Instagram. But let me show you guys. I got the Phoebe setting spray. This is a brightening fixing spray, and there's only minis. There's no big ones. So just to give you in like comparison to, here is like the Morphe continuous setting mist, just in comparison. So this is 1 fluid ounce and the Morphe is 2.8 ounces. So it's not that big of a difference, I guess. But this was in the collection. There was also 2 large palettes, and I ordered this one. This is the Forever Flawless I'll Be There For You palette, and it is very warm toned. The look that you guys seen in the part 1 video is with this shade right here, Dollhouse. And then the second one was with Poughkeepsie. Pretty much every look you've seen in the Addiction series has been done with this palette right here. So really like this palette. I've used it quite a bit already, and it's 18 bucks. I do believe the palettes are still in stock. And then there's one other one I can actually show you guys because I'm on my MacBook right now. Let me show you guys. Makeup Revolution. Here we go. I can show you guys what the other palette actually looks like. Yeah, as soon as you click on it, it says Friends and it has all of their stuff. So let me, okay. So this is the palette. Ooh, buy two, get one free. They have a sale going on right now. They're still $18, but here's the second palette. And this one's called We Were on a Break. That's hilarious. It's like very Eastery, colorful tones. And then the front of the palette is the infamous door. Let's see what else. There's also the He's Her Lobster shadow palette, which looks like this, which I didn't even see this palette. So that one's, I knew they had a lobster mirror, but I didn't know they had that. Okay, so the Friends collection. They also have beauty sponges, the setting spray, and then they had the lip kits in Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe. I got Rachel, and I'm really disappointed, if I'm being super real with you guys, because number one, the lip liner that you get is unable to be sharpened. So that is all the lip liner that you get. Once you use it, it's gone. I know ColourPop now is doing it where the end is actually a sharpener, so you can sharpen it, but this is plastic, like you can't sharpen it. And then it's two lip glosses, which I get where they're going with that. It's supposed to be very 90s, right? So for those of you young ones, in the 90s, early 2000s as well, there wasn't liquid lipsticks. That was not a thing. Everybody used like Smacker's lip gloss or a MAC lip gloss. And you would take your lip liner, literally, I remember this as if it were yesterday. I would take Strip Down by MAC, put it all over my lip. You would color your whole lip in with a pencil, and then you would take a gloss and go right over top. But typically it was like a clear gloss, so like See-Through by MAC. But yeah, these are two nude glosses in the style Rachel, which if you watch Friends, this is very much Rachel. She was always in like that very peachy nude, or, you know, a very true nude always. So, but I was really hoping these were liquid lipsticks. Like I need another liquid lipstick, and I'm also really disappointed in the lip gloss. It's not a good formula at all. There's hardly any pigment to it at all. It's not glossy. I don't know. It's a weird formula. So, but I'm going to keep them just for the aesthetic of Rachel. I also like the little rose gold lid. So, I mean, I'll keep them. And then if they end up not getting worn after a while, I'll give them to my sisters. Also, I wanted to mention with the setting spray, it is nice, but if you hold it like right up to your face, if my face wasn't still damp from that mask, I would show you guys. But if you hold this too close to your face, bitch, it's like a water hose. I'm not even exaggerating. It is very powerful. Hi everybody. Super powerful. So I wanted to mention that. I don't think that this is the best. Buy something else. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be nice about it, but bitch, let me just come to real earth here. This is shit. Do not order. I mean, if you spray it, like if you were to buy this and you were to spray it on your makeup, you're going to have splotchiness all in your makeup and you're going to be pissed. So I'm just going to be honest with you. The sprayer on it is just not the best. I don't know if you're going to be able to like see. I mean, it looks really nice. Let me just spray it on my hand and show you. Okay, let's just say, okay, I would hold it here normally. So we'll do this. That's two sprays, bitch. Like soaked, like absolutely soaked, like soppy wet. And if you were to go like I would normally do, like bitch, you would be drenched. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'll rub this in though, because why not? You know, we've got our mask ingredient still working on our skin, so why not? But yeah, I think that it is a nice spray, and I do like to put it over top of my primers. So if you did order it and haven't got it yet, or if you bought it and you hate it too, or you're just a fan of Friends like myself and you want it, order it, but maybe put it underneath your makeup. But yeah, that's the Phoebe one. There's also a Rachel and a Monica. And then another new makeup purchase this week, which these are I wouldn't say new because, bitch, you guys know that I am obsessed with these lashes. But I went a little crazy with the ColourPop Mommy Lashes. Okay. Yes, my face is glowing. I just used one of my favorite masks. I have a whole video on this company. This is Bellamy Skincare. It's, what is it called? It's like you would get at a med spa. So it's not clinical grade skincare, but it's like one step below. It's really, really good quality skincare. So Bellamy.com. These are my favorite masks. I have 2 boxes in the fridge right now. This is one of them, and it has 2 masks left in it. These come with Aqua Boost to help nourish and tone, Aqua Vera to help soothe and combat blemishes, collagen to help firm and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, green tea to help calm and reduce visible redness, hyaluronic acid to help plump and smooth, red ginseng to help energize and brighten, and royal jelly to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I might get those if it means my skin can glow like that. Y'all, I swear by this skincare company. You guys know that. The babab oil and the cleanser, that's what I use to take my makeup off every day. Well, actually, I'll go in with Clinique Take the Day Away Balm and use it first and then go in with the cleanser and their bamboo towels. What you need to do if you go to Bellamy is they have sets that you can get at a discounted price. So you can get like, say, for instance, like 7 different products at a discounted price. That's the way to go about it. And that's what I got in the first time. And it came with the masks. It came with a soap, a body lotion, the oil, a loofah, 3 of the bamboo cloths. And if I didn't say the cleanser. And all of that stuff for like $79. It's a really good deal, and it's very good skincare. Very good. It smells so fresh and clean. But anyways, these Mommy Lashes by ColourPop, they are faux mink lashes, and y'all, they are $8 a piece. These are Lily Lash Miami's. It's the same lash. And now I get why they called it Mommy and they spelt it this way. Bitch, it's missing one eye from being a Miami. That's so funny. But these are the same exact lashes as a Lily Lash Miami. The same fucking lash. And they're $8. If you've ever wanted to try a Lily Lash Miami and you're like, bitch, I'm not spending $30 on a damn lash, I get it. I have paid the $30 before, and these are the same fucking lash. I love these lashes. And as you can see, I stocked plumb up in them because I love them. And you can rewear these. The last pair that I got, I think I wore 13 times before I threw them away. And a lot of people ask me all the time how I reuse lashes. You can do a couple of different things depending on how sensitive your eyes are. I personally like witch hazel. I like to clean them off with witch hazel, let them set overnight, rinse them with a little bit of water on like a cotton round, and then put them back in their box. Make sure that you let them sit in the box as well. There's a reason why they give you these boxes. It's because if you leave them setting out on the table, they will lose their shape, and they will look really crazy on your eye. So they won't look the same ever. But yeah, if you wanted to try a Lily Lash Miami and you want to save literal coin, like I'm talking like $20, go to ColourPop, buy these Mommy lashes. They are so fucking beautiful. Literally, so beautiful. And they're faux mink, which we love that over here. What else? Did I get anything else? I don't know if I got anything else that you guys didn't already. Oh, I did order another one of my favorite Nars liquid lipsticks. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorite shades. It's called Call Me. And it's just like a really pretty, like, corally nude. It's so like a very, very light coral. It's so beautiful. I love it for springtime. And yeah, I ordered that. And There's a funny story with that shade, actually, bitch. So I was doing a live on Instagram and I was looking for that shade because I wanted to wear it. And I couldn't find it. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I made like a literal $400 Sephora purchase. And I was like, oh my God, where is it? Like, it has to be here. Where is it at? Searching all over my vanity. I'm like, it could not be anywhere else because I unboxed everything here. And I'm like looking everywhere, panicking. I have Chris panicking because it's a $40 liquid lipstick. Like, you know, that's a lot of money to me. Like, that's, bitch, that's 2 weeks worth of fucking gas. Like, don't play me. So we're like panicking, looking for it. And I'm like, holy shit, because we cleaned out this room down here and we threw a bunch of shit away. And I'm like, holy shit, we threw that Sephora box away. I bet I didn't get it out of the box. Thank God for Chris. He had like all of the boxes put in like a bigger box for us to take to recycle. And bitch, it was in that box. I was like, oh my God, how big of a fucking nightmare. Chris was like, yeah, and you would have went and spent $40 more on fucking lipstick. I was like, yeah, I would have, because I bought it for a reason, bitch. But yeah, I really want to do these lives once a week. Every Saturday we come, we hang out, and we chill together. I'm thinking that we could settle on maybe like 7 p.m. instead of 10 p.m. This is really late for me to go live, but I don't know. It's something that I really want to do. And I also wanted to ask you guys your thoughts on the next backdrop. So I really like doing my backdrops. You guys get excited about what the next backdrop is going to be. And I've done one every single month since I started my YouTube channel. Well, not since I started my YouTube channel, but I've done it since Christmas. So Christmas was the first time that I created my first backdrop. And it was a lot of fun. And you save money, honestly, if you want to change out your backdrops like I do and change up the scenery back there. If you go to Amazon, you're at least for a good non-see-through backdrop. If you're spending less than $20, you're probably not going to get a good backdrop. Like, it's probably going to be see-through. It might rip when you unfold it, like for real. I've had some horror stories. AliExpress, same deal. So I just was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and I'm going to buy a bunch of cute stuff. And so Christmas, I had everything here except for literally $8 worth of shit from that backdrop I had to go purchase, which was like little ornaments and some string lights. And then we've done it every single month. I've done January, I think I kept January, I kept the Christmas backdrop up. And then February, we had the Valentine's Day. And I don't know, it's just been so much fun and I love it so much. March, we had St. Patty's. We done Easter theme. But May is going to be, it's like Mother's Day, right? But I don't really want to like put pictures of my mom on my backdrop. I thought maybe I could do like maybe some flowers because they say April showers bring May flowers. So, yeah, March was St. Patrick's. So I was thinking that I could maybe go and get like some really pretty, not tacky, but maybe some really pretty like fake flowers from, I don't know, around here we have I don't know. I could go to the Dollar Tree because the Dollar Tree sells fake flowers, but I want them to be pretty. I do not want them to be like, I don't know. There's like a vibe that I'm feeling. And maybe just hot glue some flowers. I like the white. I've tried with my lighting setup that I have. I have I have 2 shadow boxes, 2 umbrella lights, and then I have a huge ring light plus side lights, which are just little bitty boxes to like. I bought all of this lighting with the thoughts that this was going to be a beauty channel. And then you guys, flowers and vines. That would be pretty. That would be pretty. Or I was also thinking, you know, those little stones that you can get at the craft store that kind of look like water droplets. I was thinking maybe I could glue those around the flowers. I don't know. I was kind of wanting your guys' thoughts on what you all want to see in the backdrop, because I have a lot of people who say that it's very calming to see things back there. So I do want to have other things than just flowers. So I was thinking about maybe those little stones that look like rain droplets around the flowers would be really pretty. And then maybe I could put like one little Mother's Day sign, because we always have like some little mascot. This month we just so happened to have 2 bunnies and a little chick there, our little Peep. Yes, okay. So that's probably what I'll do. And then it's like one Mother's Day sign for all of my mothers who watch me. I love you guys and appreciate you guys so, so much. And I just want you guys to be really happy with whatever backdrop I do. Now, I will tell you that in June, that was my sweet, sweet love of my life, my nanny's birthday was in June, and her name was Iris. So I do just want to go ahead and let you guys know that in June there will be a backdrop with, it's going to be Iris's. So I'm still deciding on how I'm going to do it. That would look really pretty, the stones and the flowers. I thought so. And I don't want it to be cheesy. I don't want it to look bizarre. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be too much. Like, if you all knew how much is left over from each backdrop, you guys would trip out. Let me just show you, give you an idea. So, which you don't even see this. This is twine, which, let me show you. Up here at the top, I had the idea that maybe this much would be showing. So I have this huge backdrop holder that I purchased, and it holds the backdrop. Also, fun fact, I reuse these backdrops. You can use them for 4 different backdrops. So this is the first month where I'm actually going to have to get a new backdrop. And the only reason I'm going to have to do that is because I didn't separate the fabric correctly the first time. So I didn't actually get to do it 4 times. I got to do it 3, which sucks, because if I would have measured it correctly, I could get a whole other backdrop, which, to be fair, you can see some of the Valentine's Day stains back there, the pink that just wouldn't come off. But I don't know. I haven't had anybody comment and say that's super distracting that you can see that or anything. But anyways, the twine, like, that was a purchase that I guess is necessary because I hung things up and I didn't want to hot glue. Like, some things you can't hot glue. I had this idea of Easter baskets being in this backdrop and Easter bunnies. So I purchased this twine. All this was from the Dollar Tree, by the way. And everything in this backdrop except for the physical fabric came from the Dollar Tree. So I have this whole thing of twine, which obviously I'll save this stuff because I could use it in another backdrop. So this and 2 others. I also have, and this is just right here on my vanity, bitches. Like, what's right fucking here? A whole thing of clothespins, because I literally used 4. A whole, with 2 lashes stuck to it. What in the hell? A whole thing of clothespins. But this will be another thing that will be super cute. Like, maybe if I do a thing of twine, like straight across, maybe I could clothespin, because I have this idea, like, my nephew's birthday's in August. So with my sister's permission, I was thinking maybe I could hang a few of his pictures on my backdrop. I don't know. I have a few different ideas for different months. I know in July, of course, I want to do, because in the United States, it's 4th of July, it's Independence Day. So I thought about doing red, white, and blue. But yeah, I have some different ideas. And then, of course, after we pass September, that's when you get into the holiday months, right? So you have like the poster things to decorate with. So after September, that's when it's less creative thinking. So October obviously is going to be like pumpkins and ghosts and whatever. I'm super excited to do the Halloween backdrop, by the way. I'm so fucking excited. It's going to be so dope. I have so many ideas. It's unreal. I even thought about doing like a green backdrop for Halloween. I don't know, though. I'm going to have to see how I like it. But how cool would that be with like story times and shit? And I have, y'all, for those of you who are new, if you've been here a while, then you may have watched my haunted house series. But there's a whole lot, like y'all have no idea how many stories you guys haven't even heard. Like if we're talking about the surface, okay, you're like 250 feet below. Like we have not even grazed the fucking surface of what is to come with my story times. There has been some wild, wild shit. That's why people that I know in real life told me for years, like, Morgan, you need to do a YouTube or you need to do a blog. Like, you need to tell these stories. It's fucking crazy. Like, you really need to share it. Like, there's a lot of shit. And so on Halloween this year, I have a few stories that I'm super excited to tell. And then I also thought about taking you guys to one of the most haunted places near me. I actually know someone who knows the people who own the property, and they have invited me to go out there and like vlog it. And I'm not going to do none of this high editing, high quality shit. Like, bitch, I'm going to take my fucking cell phone camera, me and Chris, maybe my best friend and her husband. And well, I don't know, because she's pregos right now. So I don't know if she'll feel like it. I would like to hear those stories. Bitch, it's coming. Okay, it's coming. I'm telling you guys. I want to hold out my bigger story times for after I get monetized. But I have plans for when I get close to becoming monetized. I'm going to tell one of the craziest fucking things you all have ever fucking heard. Like, ever. It's when I think about this shit and I realize that this is my life and I live this shit and I'm still here breathing and able to tell you all, it's crazy. But yeah, the person who owns the property, they've invited me to come out near Halloween and do this video. And I'm thinking, like, we're not going to be able to stay the whole night. That's just unrealistic. It's not going to happen. But I did think, and I'm also not into Ouija boards. So before anybody tells me to take a fucking Ouija board, I'm not using that shit. Like, that's just not fucking happening. But I have a friend who is a psychic. Like, she's a psychic. If you don't believe in it, that's perfectly fine. But like, bitch, she's a psychic. Like, there are literal things that this woman told me to my eyeballs that there would be absolutely no motherfucking way she would know that shit. Like, no way in hell. And I thought about taking her and seeing like what vibes she gets. And she's kind of explained it to me before how it's weird. She says that she sees like different colors and it just all starts to come to her after she sees colors. But anyways, I thought maybe we could go do that, or I could do my makeup in a haunted place, or like do my makeup there and like have Chris like leave me there and me have to sit in there alone. I probably couldn't do that. Honest to God, I probably couldn't do that. But like that shit that nobody else does on YouTube, I want to do something like more. Like, how fucking freaky. Think about that. You're all alone in a haunted fucking house and you have your significant other drop you the fuck off and you do your makeup in that bitch. Ma'am, tell me that shit would not be scary as fuck, because you know it would be. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Fenty Skin. I'm going to do like literally like a half of a pump, because this stuff goes a super long way. You really do not need to go in. That sounds scary as fuck. I know, it's what I'm saying. Like, would you all want to see that though? Like, would that be entertaining to like, and I would vlog it. Like, I would vlog us getting there and vlog Chris helping me set up. And then I would vlog him driving and like leaving me. It would be my fucking luck though. Like, I would just need to make sure that like my phone is like fully charged so it does not die. And then I'll also have like a safe time. I'll tell Chris like, okay, if I don't call you in 1 hour, like, bitch, you come back and get me. Like, the fuck. It would also be my luck. It would also be my luck that something bad would happen like 2 minutes after I get there, and I have to like get tortured for literally like 50 minutes until Chris comes back. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, we'll probably end up doing that because that sounds really entertaining. And I've watched all of these videos on YouTube of these YouTubers like going to an abandoned haunted house and they literally like sat on the fucking porch. Like, who wants to watch that? Like, I don't know. Also, this is a complete side note. My ADHD is really bad right now, guys, because I had a Coca-Cola and yeah, my ADHD is like, blah, 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 I'm everywhere. But I need some advice. So I've always been like a really bad bruiser. I've always gotten bruises really easily, like a tiny little nick will bruise me. So I'm here for it, most definitely. Okay, I'm down. We'll do it then. This new job that I have, I haven't been like 100% transparent with you guys. It's fucking manual labor. Like, this is a fucking man's job. Like, I'm being honest. It is manual fucking labor. I have also dropped down 2 pant sizes since I started. Not doing anything different in my diet other than like when I work like that and I get hot like that, like, bitch, I do not want like hot food. That is just not my vibe. Like, in the summertime, I'm much more of like, I'll eat a couple of strawberries or a couple pieces of pineapple. But like, bitch, I'm not going to sit down and eat a fucking plate of spaghetti. Like, ugh. Like, I just don't like that. But anyways, today I realized that I fit into my skinny jeans without laying on the bed. Like, I didn't even have to suck in and I didn't have to lay on the bed. Like, bitch, they buttoned. So it's a hard job. And also I'm lifting cabinet trim that's not been cut to size. So it's like some of the pieces are like 4 feet by 8 feet, like 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide. I have bruises all over my body. I'm covered in bruises. So I don't know. I could probably Google it, but sometimes you guys know the answers to a lot of things that I just don't. So I was wondering, do you guys know, like, if there is some type of vitamin or some type of vegetable or fruit or something that I could do to prevent me from getting bruised so easily? Because, bitch, I have literal bruises and scrapes all over my body. And when I leave work every day, I have a new bruise somewhere, a new scrape. I'll have like dry blood. The other day, it was so disgusting. Oh my God. I come out from work at the end of the day. And of course, me and Chris carpool. We work at the same place now. So I get in the car and I'm waiting on him because he's like head over a department. I'm sitting in the car and I'm waiting on him. And I'm just sitting there. He gets in the car and I had both of my hands on the steering wheel like this. He looks at me and he says, "Oh my God, you're fucking bleeding." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You're fucking bleeding." And I look at my arm and, bitch, this spot right here, there was blood going all down the side of my fucking arm, which, granted, there are some marks here that are like scars from me being an addict. But it was like all the way down to here. Like, the inner parts of my arms where I grip that wood, because it's all wood, right? Like super, super fucking heavy pieces of trim. Like, I'm talking about, oh my God, if you could see these pieces of plywood, you would be like, holy shit. Like, they're fucking huge, bitch. 4 feet wide and 8 fucking feet tall. And my little 5'7" ass is fucking picking that shit up and walking it over to my fucking table and putting it down. By the way, when I have to put it down on my table, I literally hit my fucking shin every single day. And let's not even get into the splinters. I also now have scars on my hand from having to dig out long piece of chunks of wood splinters that are in my arm. And I'm pretty sure if I were to look into some of these bruises, there's probably wood in there too. Like, it's crazy. Let's see. You might have low iron. I heard spinach and kale helps preventing bruising. Food that is rich in vitamin K and vitamin C also. Okay, I have some frozen kale that I put in like smoothies, and I can do kale in like a soup or like rice or something. So maybe I could do something like that. I can't eat kale by itself. I can't. I just don't like the way that it literally tastes like nothing, to be honest. I think it's more of the texture. Like the texture of kale is a little, but anyways, guys, we've been live for 40 minutes now. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun with you guys, and I love you guys so much. And I definitely want to do this on a weekly basis. So let's go ahead and say every Saturday by 9 p.m., broccoli and strawberries. I can do that all day long, bitch. Every Saturday by 9 p.m., we're going to go live. Period, poo. Whether I'm at home or whether I'm remote, we're going to go live. But I love you guys so fucking much. Thank you so much for all of your support, your love, your kindness, for hanging out for me. Look for part 3 of the addictions series. It's going to come out tomorrow. I'll probably have it posted by 2 p.m. I might even do it early in the morning because I've almost got it edited. I did make a little small change to my intro. You two that are on here right now, well, I'm going to keep this on my channel. So let me give you guys a sneak peek. I've got it started editing here. So let me get my little editor here. I have to, because I edit it on my laptop, so I have to pull it up here. Here we go. Do you guys want to see the changes I've made? So I just changed the beginning portions of it. So now it looks like a TV, which I think is really cool. I don't know. I thought it was cool, and I'm really proud of that intro because I did it myself, and I'm really proud of it. But anyways, guys, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I'm just going to put a little bit of eye cream on, and I'm going to put a little bit of lip balm on. Thank you so much. I'm super proud of it because I worked super hard on it, and I'm finally getting to the point to where I feel comfortable in my editing. And I actually have a couple of friends who have started social media. It reminds me of the ending of Madison Beer's album, Life Support. Huh. And it's really hard when you go on YouTube and you look for like non-copyright intro music. It's really hard to find stuff. Like I tried a couple of tones, like sounds in the past that even if I sped it up, still got copyright striked. So yeah, it's really hard to do that and then to edit it and add all of your stuff, because you can find plenty of templates on YouTube that you have to screen record and then edit them in an editing service, which now that I have Final Cut Pro and I've learned it, it's a lot easier for me to edit, and I really love Final Cut Pro. So if you're thinking about starting YouTube, it's worth a $300 investment. Like it really is. And my subscriber count has drastically changed since I started editing with Final Cut Pro. Sorry, guys, I got little burpees. But anyways, guys, I love you all. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.